Women want men who do not want them. Now, I was with this lady. She was approached around 5 times or 4 times by men on that day. Now, let's listen to her. I will tell you how things work. And yes, you have been making a move in the right way. You think that maybe that lady has been ignoring you, rejecting you, maybe because you made a mistake. No. I have almost 5 scenarios that I have encountered today. And no, I was not supposed to make this video. So it is midnight. I am from outside like 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago. I never wanted to make this video. And then I told myself, why can't I tell my fans here how things go down? Now, at this moment, this woman is not sober. She's telling you what you need to hear, and she is also protecting herself so that you cannot perceive her in a negative way. I was going to get some milk, okay, in the supermarket. Leaving, just getting out of the gate, there is highway. So there was a personal car coming towards me, okay, and actually it was a Mercedes, if you wanted to know. So I'm not in the mind that I'm really looking for a man to date. So I'm waiting for the car to go through. I'm giving the car the way so that I can also cross the road. But then this guy stopped in front of me. Maybe he wanted to give me a lift, right? Yeah. And then he told me to enter into his car. One mistake is, when you want to make a move on a lady, you do not need to give her a lift and then ask for her number. I know that is how you do things. So it is a mistake. You have been doing things the right way, but a slight mistake can lead to you missing an opportunity or ending up with the wrong lady. Her energy. You can notice, you can realize that she is happy. She received the energy from men by just men approaching her. This guy right here, right now, he never made any mistake. She just felt happy because the guy gave her a validation. Confirmed that she is desired. Do you know why she noticed the type of a car the guy was driving? Because the car raised her interest in a perception of survival. Now, if she prefers hypergamy than survival, then that car might be perceived in a negative way. Like, maybe this guy is using a car to attract me. So that is the off thing. Let's assume he just wanted to give me a lift. He was never really into me. So I told him, no, I will walk. Then he asked me, are you sure? I told him, yes. Can I get your number? I mean, there is no right way or wrong way to make a move on a woman. But that's just weird. Or maybe I'm the one who sees it as weird. I don't know. Was I just like, okay, I'm trying to understand why I never gave him my number. First thing, I'm not willing to date. Yes. You know why? Maybe I'm lying to you guys. Maybe I'm just giving you a reason to convince you why I am not accepting their chance. Maybe I feel like I can't just date them. But I want you to perceive me as a good woman, so I give you a genuine reason that I'm not in the right mind to date. Because you can't know, I can't know. Okay? That is a reason, yes, but I don't know why I am turning them down. But I gave you a reason, but I'm not sure if it's a genuine reason. It's just something that will make sense to you and also to me. I don't know. I mean, if he is using a car to attract me, then he is not my type. But reality is, she just will find a reason to disqualify you. She just will find a reason to ignore you and to reject you. But she felt happy that that guy made a move on her and it gave her validation, and she feels happy, and now the ego has risen up to a 180. This is why she will reject the next guy. Let's listen to her. No? So, I decided to walk to the supermarket. On the highway, I wanted to get some batteries for the remote of the TV. So I told myself, in the mall, it's too expensive. Let me try to look in this shop so that I can get the batteries at a fair price. Getting the batteries, upon exiting, there was this guy sitting around the corner of the exit of that shop. And then he asked me, are you selling? Like, are you selling? Why? Because I had a bag on my bag. Okay, I told him, no. Then he said, okay, do you have a minute? Then I told him, okay, go ahead. Then he asked me, you know, you are just that one type of a lady who has been in my imagination. You have some good lines, you men. I was like, I'm like, and I want to laugh, but again, let me not laugh. Okay. And then he said, you have a good energy. I mean, where do you work? Then I told him, I am employed by the government and a field work. Can I get your number so that you can connect me to you, to the government? Then I told him I can't because I lack connection. I was never connected by anyone because it's just a way of also getting ahead of him. Then I told him, can you go direct to the point because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you to waste my time. Then he asked me, are you married? Then I told him, yes. Are you sure? Yes. The second guy, he never made any mistake. In fact, even when it was weird, he had the confidence of making a move on her. The only reason why she is turning down this guy because I was with her is the guy who had a car, who had a Mercedes, gave her a perception, an illusion that I need to be approached by a certain type of men. These men, they have to be in the same level as this other guy who had the Mercedes, but they shouldn't use the same approach of pulling up with a car. But the confidence will communicate how this guy maybe fulfills survival. Do you know why I'm clarifying everything? Because at that moment, that lady is not sober. She's excited. Men were praising her, validating her, raising her ego. So she is explaining what she thinks happened. And that is her reality. Your assets will never give you a woman. It will never get you a woman. But it will raise survival and safety in her reality. I told her I'm not in the right mind to date right now. And I'm not trying to seek for a relationship because I was disappointed. I have my own shit going on and I don't want to get myself into another complicated situationship, and I'm not in the phase of having fun, so I'm not the right lady for him. Okay? So don't complain. Then he told me, wow, you are a great woman. It's so hard to find a woman who will accept that they are in a relationship or they're married. You are a special one. Then I told him, thank you. I wanted to leave. Then he told me, can we just be friends? Like maybe business partners. We can do certain things. Maybe I can have a friend that I might refer for an advice. I mean, you can help people, right? Then I told him, yeah, I can. Can we just at least be friends, get to know each other first? And then I told him, so I'm sorry, it's not appropriate to be friends with a different gender that you are first interested in. Then he told me, you're just so specific into points, you know? Then I asked him, okay, you don't want me to be specific? No, I mean, you're just different. Then I told him, I mean, this is the reality. You want to make a move on me, but then I'm not into you because you're not genuine reason for that. So am I not supposed to be specific with the details? And then he started tensing. And then he said, okay, God damn it, can you just give me your number? That is all I need. I want to make a move. We can be partners in the near future, business-wise, never know. Then I told him, if it does happen, at least you know me. I know you. Can I also be genuine to you? This is not the first time this guy has made a move on this lady. It is the second time. And I can remember. This guy has pulled at that gate for the second time. But she doesn't want to mention. Why? Maybe she knows the guy will again come for the third time because she wants that guy to chase her. And she's giving that guy a false perception that she is that much high value. That is what women do. So yes, you are making a move in the right way. So this is the thing. How he made a move, it was weird, it was funny. But as for me, I totally understand him. Okay? And you're not doing anything wrong. But stop asking for her number when she tells you that she's not into you. Trust me. You can't be friends with a woman after she turns down your deal. You will be heartbroken. Damn it. I have told you this so many times. It can never work. So the same time. Now I go in the mall, get my milk, and then come back. Upon coming back, I met with this guy who said, hi, can I get some? So I was eating a roasted maize. How many of you here know maize that are roasted? Yeah, sometimes I love eating those. Yeah, sometimes. So I bought one for, I bought one for, I think $1, not sure. I will put a picture of a roasted maize here. I was eating. And I was just reaching halfway. I met with this guy and then he said, can you give me some? So I never really gave him some. I just gave him all the maize. And then I asked him, you okay? And then he was like, damn, you're different. I was just joking. And then I told him, it's fine, it's okay. He tried to converse, but it was somehow weird because he never expected me to give him the roasted maize. So when he was leaving and appreciating that I gave him the roasted maize, a guy passed by the motorbike, okay? Passed by the motorbike, and he was not the rider of that motorbike, okay? He shouted, that girl is so beautiful. I always see her on the highway. She's so disciplined, she's so beautiful, she's so focused. I like her. Receive my kisses. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, what's happening? What did I wake up to today? She was approached by the first guy and the second guy. When she met with the third guy, she knew that that guy will make a move on her. So she already has a negative energy on this guy. So that triggered that guy to like her more. But again, the other guy who shouted, who was on a motorbike, he made men around that area to pay attention to her. And she will claim and she will complain that is weird. It doesn't just make sense. But she likes the attention. Why? She's receiving a positive energy, but she doesn't want it to make a move on her. But she wants that attention, which gives her validation, and that is what she values. But she already knows certain types of men are the one who are supposed to make a move on me because of the first guy who made a move on her with a Mercedes. She just wants the same guy but with a different character who will just present himself as just average. She just needs a guy who is blind to his own value. Maybe the first guy was presenting himself in a manner he was supposed to present himself. And she knew that the guy knows his value. And that is a threat to her because it doesn't communicate safety. Does it make any sense? Now, you know, he is on a motorbike, but then he's shouting. Okay? And then he's kissing me. I'm like, I don't know him, but he's telling people how I am disciplined, how I am beautiful, how I am attractive, how I am focused, how he has been watching me. I'm like, damn it, so we have people who have been watching me. I'm like, that is creepy. But anyway, I will take it as a compliment. Now I was like, I was somehow in a very good mood. That is how you boost women's ego. My ego went high from a 90 to a 180. And no, I wasn't dressed sexy. Trust me. This is how I have. This is my dressing code. With the same shirt, with the same top, with the same trouser, with my sneakers, white, then with a bag, okay, and then with the same hits, with the same hairstyle. I have changed nothing. The only guy who was mature, he was the guy who had a Mercedes. He was, I think, around that something. But most of these young men who were approaching me, they were around 25. I'm not 20 years old. Now, after that guy shouting, then giving me kisses, I'm like, wow, this is too much. What is he doing? He creates attention in that area. Creating attention, there was a guy who had just passed me with a shopping. He never paid attention to me. But because that guy shouted, now that guy paid attention to me. And then at that very moment, he made a move on me instantly. I was never even meant to make this video, but that really made my day. I wanted to clarify this because women logically will use data to communicate to you. And it can make sense to you actually. Because at that very moment, she makes it because that is how she feels. She's using emotions with data to support a perceived reality in her eyes so that you can see the world in a manner she wants you to see, because that is how she sees the world. Women will want men who do not want them.